What's y'all fight predictions? We got a big boxing match coming up. A very, very anticipated boxing match. The king, the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez versus Crawford. Bud is risking his 41-0, moving up 2 weight classes, y'all. Putting on some extra weight muscles, y'all, to challenge himself. I'm so excited. What's up, y'all? I want to know y'all fight predictions. Y'all. I got my prediction. And one thing I can say about this boxing fight is that it's going to be a good fight because both fighters bring it. But when I look at the spotlight, just being in the big spotlight, being in the moment, all the lights, big fight, big opportunity. The fighter that has the more experience when it comes to that will be Canelo Alvarez. I mean, Canelo Alvarez, he been there with Triple G, Blood Money Mayweather fight fans. I mean, he been more active in Canelo. He been more active as well. So that edge, as far as the spotlight, being in that moment, that I gotta lean towards Canelo with that. I mean, like Terrence Crawford, he been in some moments. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm looking at the overall just experience, going 12 rounds, being there with the best of the best, that edge goes to Canelo Alvarez. But I still feel like this is the toughest match for Canelo. Looking at Terrence Crawford and the way he fights, maybe the extra weight he put on when he moving up, maybe it can help him, or maybe it can hurt him. You know what I'm saying? MMA, we see that it helps some fighters a lot. Like Alex Pereira moving up to 205 for middleweight. Ilia Topuria moving up from 145 to 155. It helped him with that, put on the extra weight. Jelton Almeida moving up to heavyweight from light heavyweight. So it helped a lot of fighters when they move up in MMA and boxers as well. So it'd be interesting to see how does Terrence Crawford cardio hold up? How does his power hold up? Put on them extra muscles and weight, moving up to fight a bigger man in Canelo Alvarez. But all in all, I don't feel like the weight is gonna be a big difference. I really feel like it's gonna be the skill. Like I said, Terrence Crawford, people sleep on his power, man. He got some thump in his hands. And he's good at moving around, circling, you know what I'm saying? That, he's good with the jab. We seen that in his last fight. He pieced him up with the jab. So he need to throw in that jab on Canelo, get Canelo frustrated so he can have some success. But hey, we all know Canelo, he can thump too. He can thump. In his last 2 opponents, Canelo dropped his last 2 opponents. Because he just downloading information as the rounds go on and on and on. That's experience, and that's that high level boxing IQ that Canelo Alvarez got. We go see fight fan. Come on, y'all. Where my boxing fans at? I know I got some boxing fans in the house, man. Where my Mexican fans at? Join the live. Join. Talk to Cool Coy about who you got winning. We don't really get too many big boxing fights like this, so that's why I'm so excited. I think the last boxing fight I was really like intrigued by and really excited for, and I had been waiting for it and waiting for it, was Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That was the last boxing fight I can remember I was excited for. I wasn't excited for no damn Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. That was a joke. That was a joke. Then he talking about doing Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul. Come on, man. Come on, Gervonta. He got to be doing that for the money because it's like, come on, you got a whole legacy. What happened to the rematch between Roach and Gervonta Davis? What happened with that? That was a good fight. What happened to it? I'm excited, y'all. Now, one thing I don't know about this fight is that would it be a finish in this fight? Would it be a finish? I mean, I don't see Canelo getting finished, but it's a fight. Anything can happen. We know how durable Canelo Alvarez is. That's my biggest question. Will we get a finish? But one thing I can say about Canelo, y'all, is I love how consistent Canelo is. I love how consistent he is. I love how patient and calm he is in that ring. He don't let anything frustrate him. He just getting better each fight. And although I see Canelo do the same thing, now I'll tell all my Canelo fans, don't come at me when I say this, but he do this. He got the same tactics. But we always say MMA, like we always say with Chimaev and the GSPs and the Habibs. Don't fix what's already broken. Don't fix it. If this tactic works for you, then why fix it? Canelo keep the high guard up, download information. He plant the seeds, And now you know what I mean. I say he plant the seeds. Canelo have a good. Canelo has a good read on the body of work when he's boxing. You know, he go to the body. He rip to the body, to the ribs, really, really good. Body, head. And he got a high guard, fight fans. A lot of boxers kind of emulate Canelo's style a little bit. They try to fake it till they make it. But that's Canelo's style. And that'll be real effective, fighting Terrence Crawford. Because Canelo is the bigger man. Canelo, does has, power in his hands, fight fans. And that can play a factor. That can play a real, real big factor. And both of these fighters are counter fighters. So I guess the counter got to counter the counter, pretty much, because both of them they counter punches. So that's very, very interesting coming into this fight as well. We know Canelo, he's a counter puncher. You run up on Canelo, he has some thump in his hands. He will put your lights out. Either gonna put your lights out, he gonna drop you for a second, and then you gonna realize reality when you're on the ground for 5 to 6, 8 seconds. So yeah. Ooh. It'll be interesting. Like Canelo said, Terrence Crawford 41-0, but whoever you fought, whoever you fought, you have not fought the competition that I fought. And Canelo been doing this for so long. Man, he been doing this for so long. I think like 60, like 63, 63 and 3 or something like that. Or 63 and 4. It's something like that in that area, you know. Maybe when you guys can help me out with that. But man, Canelo got a lot of experience in body of work. And so is Crawford, 41-0. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like Canelo has far higher competition. That's all when it comes to boxing. But I'm curious to see who y'all got, man. This is a really tricky fight. I cannot wait to watch it. Really, really good fight. And if it's a close fight, they might do a rematch. Have y'all thought about that? If it's a close fight, they might do a rematch. And I'm not the biggest fight fan. I got other friends who's a big, big boxing fans. I'm also an MMA fan, as you can see. MMA Cool Quay, the name, the poster in the back. I got like a million of these around my house. A million of them around my house. But yeah, fight fans. I'm more of an MMA guy, but boxing, is a part of MMA. You know, you can't compete with MMA without having those Canelo hands. You know what I'm saying? You can't compete. I mean, I'm not saying that your boxing got to be like superior boxing or JDM boxing, like to that level, but you got to have at least decent hands to be able to compete. You can't have just grappling. MMA, you got to have the hands. You just got to be an overall mixed martial arts when you fight MMA. And yeah, hell, I think Terrence Crawford could have competed in MMA. I know I sound a little selfish when I say that, but he's a good athlete. I'm just gonna say that Terrence Crawford is a good athlete. And the trash talk was hilarious between Canelo and Terrence Crawford. Canelo said, "Whoever you fought, whoever you fought." He said, "Who have I fought?" He said, "I'm gonna fight you. You gonna be on my resume." Canelo said, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gonna beat me? I'm gonna be on your resume." Ha. Canelo's a character, man. But Terrence Crawford said he gonna stick Canelo in the mud. He gonna beat him down to the mud, y'all. So let's see if Terrence Crawford can back it up. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I'm from the US. I'm from the United States, man. What about you? Are you a boxing fan? Or are you a boxing or MMA fan, should I say? Should I ask? Oh, fight. So I collect a lot of posters like these around my house. So I have a lot of these around my house, man. Like old UFC posters. I got like a UFC poster. I got a UFC 200 poster like in my room. Like I just collect them. It bring back memories. And I go to live UFC fights and stuff like that. I just kind of keep the posters, get a frame, and frame it up, man. Or if I have a UFC fight party, I just put the posters around for like a backdrop, and it bring back a lot of memories, man. What I do. Oh, you from India? Yes, I want to visit India. I want to visit India. I was on live screen last time. I said I want to travel, and India is one of the places I want to visit to try the Indian food because the Indian food in the U.S. is not authentic, man. I need to go to India to learn you guys' culture. Just be in a different atmosphere. This is an absolute question. Who is your goat? My goat. I would have to say Demetrius Johnson. Can I name people in the UFC now, or I have to name people outside the UFC? But I would say Demetrius Johnson. I think he was overlooked. But the run he had and the things he did in that octagon was just unquestionable. Like unquestionable. Left the UFC, but he lost against Henry Cejudo, but that was like a come on, guys. That was like a robbery. But I do got Demetrius Johnson as my number one GOAT. My second one, I want to say Anderson Silva, but he had a big decline. Tell me, GOAT one from skill and from the heart. Oh, good question. Okay. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna say Demetrius Johnson. I'm gonna say Demetrius Johnson. He had a great run. I believe he got robbed by Henry Cejudo. I feel like he still won that fight in the rematch after he dominated Henry Cejudo easily. I say Demetrius Johnson, man. And Demetrius Johnson, he's the type of fighter he didn't like, tarnish his career. He didn't get like injured or take these fights with the younger guys, get beat down, and he stuck around long enough to have a long run at flyweight, and he made the flyweight what it is to this day. He's like one of the biggest flyweight fighters. That he left to go to one champion and dominated one champion. And I just got the stuff that Demetrius Johnson was able to do. I know he's in a lower weight class. It was absolutely outstanding. I mean, I jump in armbar in the air. I don't know if you've seen that. Like, if you haven't, look that up, man, on YouTube. Demetrius Johnson flew up in there, threw the guy in the air, grabbed his arm and submitted him. Like, that type of stuff is absolutely amazing. So I have to say Demetrius Johnson. Anderson Silva. Look, I know Anderson Silva broke his leg against Chris Weidman. He got knocked out by Chris Weidman by being a freaking clown, bobbing and weaving, moving his head. But he's doing it because he was bored. I thought he could have beat Chris Weidman the first time they fought, but he was just dominating everybody. He got bored. And then he just started taking fights with DC last minute, taking fights with Cannonier, Uriah Hall. And then he was just getting dominated. But nobody hasn't broke Anderson Silva run yet, right? At middleweight. Maybe Chimaev can do it now at middleweight if he stick around long enough. But I have to say Anderson Silva is my second GOAT, despite the ending of his career. The stuff that Anderson Silva did was absolutely amazing. He's one of a kind. And we don't have anybody in the sport just like Anderson Silva, the stuff he used to do. We don't have nobody else like that in the UFC, like Anderson Silva. My third one. Who's my third GOAT? Jose Aldo. How could I forget? My third GOAT is Jose Aldo. I grew up watching Jose Aldo from WEC, dominating over there. Had Uriah Hall limping on his leg, carry Uriah Hall around their neck like a baby after Jose Aldo was tearing those legs up, man. He was legendary with those legs. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, Jose Aldo was a beast. And his run at featherweight, like I said, the same thing about Anderson Silva, who has broken Jose Aldo record at featherweight. He was dominating everybody. And I know the weight class at featherweight at the time Jose fought is not as stacked as this featherweight weight class now with the LeVron Murphys, the Gene Silvers, the Diego Lopez. You know, it's not stacked up like it was back then. But the fact that you can dominate the featherweight division, which in a lower weight class like that, with a lot of decent talent, good talent, was absolutely amazing. And Jose Aldo always about to fight. He always about to fight. I can't name a boring like Jose Aldo fight. I can't on top of my head. But I love Jose Aldo. He was the legendary leg kicks, man. Absolutely amazing. Loved it. That's my GOAT, man. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Ooh, I've been it's a UFC fight this Saturday. I'm pretty sure you knew about that. Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva. I've been tossing back and forth on who I'm gonna pick for this fight. I don't know how much. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. You got Gene Silva, who been on the run. Just had his biggest win against Bryce Mitchell. Submitted him, beat him out his own game, and Bryce Mitchell. Then you got Diego Lopez, who had an okay performance against Alexander Volkanovski. I feel like he could have did a little bit better. I feel like Lopez didn't really pull the trigger like he did in his other fights, but still okay performance. Drop Volk, had Volk hurt at some moments, had Volk face looking like he got hit by a train. So he gave Volk a run for his money. Maybe y'all thought that Volk was done. He's old. He just got knocked out by Superior. 2 knockouts back to back. Oh man, Lopez got him, and Volk just totally proved me wrong. So I don't know who I got for that fight. It's tricky. I would say Lopez has fought higher competition than Gene Silva in the UFC. I would say that, and that could be an edge. And this is a 5-round fight. So how is Gene Silva cardio if it does get to those later rounds? We know how Lopez look in the later rounds. He's able to hold his own in those championship rounds. But I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna lean towards Lopez beating Gene Silva. I'm gonna get my final prediction. I'm gonna make a prediction video and give my final prediction about that fight later on the day when I get a definite answer. But right now, I'm leaning towards Diego Lopez getting a job done, man. I feel like I feel like he's matured after the Volkanovski fight. Like I said, he's been 5 rounds before. He's been in there with more high level competition. I think I'm gonna lean towards him. UFC 320. Ooh, yeah, I got Ankalaev easy. I got Ankalaev beating Alex Pereira, man. Yeah. I had Alex Pereira. Yeah, I know you're laughing. Look, I know it's a lot of Alex Pereira fans out here who hoping that he win. But I just feel like Ankalaev has the answer to Alex Pereira. When you're a guy like Ankalaev, right, who has decent striking, he has some good striking. He's very, very technical. He mixed it up. He had Alex Pereira hurt in the second round, and Ankalaev has the wrestling threat. Whenever you a good striker and have a wrestling threat, and you facing a kickboxer like Alex Pereira, it caused problems. It caused problems. And it caused some problems for Alex Pereira when they first fought. It caused some problems, man. And I feel like Ankalaev, he gonna get the job done this time. Ankalaev gonna be more confident coming into this rematch because he already beat Alex Pereira. He felt a little bit of Alex Pereira power, not all of it. And if things start going bad on the feet for Ankalaev, he can always shoot it, throwing a takedown and force that takedown. But hey, shout out to Alex Pereira because he has some great takedown defense. Alex Pereira has some really great takedown defense, but I see Ankalaev getting it done again, man. Decent striking, good wrestling, good fight IQ. And Ankalaev really good with distance management, not putting himself in danger. When you feel like he's in danger, feel like he's in Alex Pereira territory, he back off. And one thing I know about Alex Pereira is not good on the back foot. When you pressuring Alex Pereira, and you putting that pressure on him, he's not good on the back foot. He's not. And that's what Ankalaev bring, that pressure, that movement, that technique, those different weapons, the leg kicks, high kicks, body kicks. He just mixed it up so much along with the wrestling. What about UFC 321? 321? Oh, yeah, Tom Aspinall, man. I got Tom Aspinall TKOing or flatlining Ciryl Gane, man. I don't feel like Ciryl Gane is taking this game as serious as he did once before. Ciryl Gane, I think Ciryl Gane want to be the next Aaron Allen. I really, really do. Ciryl Gane needs movies. You see Ciryl Gane movie he got out? Crazy. He in movies. He want to be a model. He want to be a pretty boy. Ciryl Gane want to dress up in suits and stuff like that. And, it's not, you're focused on something else, on a whole nother career, and you're only trying to fight just to get the belt. It's a recipe for disaster for Ciryl Gane. I feel like Tom Aspinall has all the answers to beat Ciryl Gane. Tom got the speed. Tom has the IQ. He has the wrestling, and he has a submission threat if he's able to get it to the ground. And he got the knockout power. Ciryl Gane have knockout power to threaten Tom Aspinall. And Ciryl Gane hasn't fought a heavyweight as fast as him. Ciryl Gane has fought heavyweights who's just a little bit slower than him. And Ciryl Gane, he has the upper edge on the speed and able to be in and out. And Ciryl Gane looked like absolute utter shit in his last fight against Volkan. Did you watch that Volkan and Ciryl Gane fight last December? He looked like trash. And a lot of people say that he got raw. Even Dana said, I think Volkan won that fight against Ciryl Gane. And that was a man who Tom Aspinall beat in I want to say under 3 minutes with the Kimura. In under 3 minutes. Beat Volkan easily. So it's I'm leaning towards Tom Aspinall. And still the UFC heavyweight champion. Shout out to my UK fans. And you'll see another title defense. UFC 322. Who was that? It was Zhang Weili versus Shevchenko and who else? Oh yeah, JDM versus Islam. I'm gonna lean towards JDM, man. I'm leaning towards JDM. I'm a fan of JDM. I had him beating Bilal Muhammad. Yeah. I got JDM, man. I think JDM it's gonna be a tough fight, like I said in my video. It's gonna be Islam's toughest fight, moving up to welterweight, fighting a bigger man than JDM. And it's gonna be JDM toughest fight. JDM hasn't fought a grappler like Islam. Yes, he fought Gilbert Burns, right? He's able to stay safe. And that's what I like about JDM. He able to stay safe on the ground. And he stayed safe on the ground with Bilal. But as we've seen, JDM takedown defense and able to scramble up to his feet safely, that has improved. That has improved ever since he started training with Craig Jones. So let's say Islam does take JDM down and JDM get back up. Me and Mahan. Me and who has the edge in the striking. And that's JDM all day. He had that slick boxing, that slick kickboxing, in and out, combos, amazing. Islam, he's more of a flat-footed fighter. And that's why JDM, wasn't trying to disrespect Islam in the interview. But JDM said, I think it's going to be an easier fight on the feet than it was with Bilal. Because Bilal, he moves around. He throw combos. He throw a lot of high kicks. Bilal, he move around. He got some decent striking. But Islam is more flat-footed. So it's like, how do you deal with that? We seen Destin Poirier slapping Islam around, had him busted open and stuff like that. I'm just saying. Old man Destin Poirier with a hip replacement was able to stuff a lot of takedowns with Islam. and be able to keep it to the feet and bust him up. Also, Volkanovski, a 145er. So it gets interesting to see. What's your request, Mohan? Hit me with your best shot. Come on, just hit me with your best shot. What's your request? I appreciate this conversation we have right now. I love these conversations, man. I can do this all day, 7 days out the week. Twice on Mondays, 5 on Tuesdays. I can have this conversation all day, every day, man. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, and I got Zane Wiley beating Shevchenko as well. That's my early prediction already. I'm not gonna switch up either. Let me come a little closer. Mr. Tangerine MMA. That's your that's your YouTube channel? Mr. Tangerine MMA? Because you know there's a YouTube channel, I'm gonna subscribe and show some support. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and screenshot that right now. I'm gonna subscribe to you. You know I love MMA, so I'm gonna check it out. You got an MMA channel. If anybody got an MMA channel, let me know so I can check you out and support. I love MMA. I love to hear other people's perspectives on fights, analysis, and just all things MMA. So yeah, I got you, man. I'm subscribed. I know I like it. I'm not gonna like it. I know I'm gonna love it. Can't wait to check it out. Right now it's 1:45 p.m. in the U.S. I know your time might be a little different. Ooh. Why is midnight over there? Wow. When I visit India, I'm gonna have to get adjusted to the time, man. Wow. Wow, man. I'm glad that you having this conversation with me. I'm glad we were able to have this conversation. With it being so late in your area, man. I'm glad you stayed up. Oh, that's late. Hey man, well, thanks for joining, Mohan. 11:15 p.m. I know usually people be in bed. My bad, Mohan. The last thing I want to do is have you up too late, man. I did not mean to wake you up. I got on this early because usually I get on at like 11 and 12. Late at night, people sleep. I felt like it was the best time to do it. And this fight been on my mind. This Canelo Alvarez fight, and this Gene Silva and Diego Lopez fight this Saturday as well. Two double headers. Been on my mind. Who I'm gonna pick. So I just got on live, man. See what you guys felt about it, and some upcoming fights. Oh, Instagram is undisputed underscore undisputed world WORLD. So undisputed underscore world of underscore MMA. Yeah, it's pretty long. It's pretty long. I usually put our Instagram name at the end of the video. I usually put it in, like in my description, so you know you guys can follow. It's pretty long. It's Undisputed World of underscore MMA. So it's two underscores, then it's MMA at the end. Yeah, check us out, man. You know, it's not just me on my YouTube on this YouTube channel. I have a lot of other brothers on here. We just did a recent fight reaction video where I got absolutely embarrassed. I look like Boo Boo the Fool picking Risa Rufy. He got fraud checked, man. I had Risa Rufy get him out of there, and he got fraud checked. So you want to watch that? That reaction is on there. So so I'm a I have a 9 to 5. I'm a chef. So I'm a top chef at a restaurant. I cook. Um, my YouTube channel is my hobby. I get on YouTube, make videos. Um, and I have fun, man. I have fun. I do this YouTube thing for fun. This is like fun to me. But my job, what I make money from, is my 9 to 5 job, and I'm a chef there. YouTube channel not monetized yet, but almost. It's getting there. It's getting there. I actually need to check that my analytics to see. Am I monetized yet? I got the 1,000 subs, just need 4,000 watch time hours. I think I'm at like 3,000 now watch time hours. So yeah, I'm working towards that. But yeah, man, this is like a hobby to me, man. YouTube. Cause I love MMA. We love to do fight reaction videos with my guys. So yeah. You got Crawford, Kel? Okay. That's a good pick. That's a good pick, man. Crawford could win this fight. He ain't 41 and 0 for nothing. And I think Crawford's gonna show Canelo different looks. But like I said, Crawford need to throw that jab. Throw that jab to frustrate Canelo. But yeah, that's not a bad pick, man. Crawford by decision. My favorite dish is I want to say Alfredo. I love Italian food, man. Give me some Alfredo with a side of salad and garlic bread. I love you forever, man. We good. We good, man. We locked in, man. We locked in. We tight like a G-string. If you give me that dish. I love Italian food. What about yours? What's your favorite dish to eat? What's your go-to favorite dish to eat? A dish you never get tired of eating. You hungry, like I can eat. I love Mexican food too. So like tacos, burritos, like man, sign me up. Like there's the last food on earth to eat. Like I had no problem eating that every single day. I love Mexican food. Appreciate it, Sel. Appreciate it. Hope I'm saying your name right. Seal. I appreciate it, man. I gotta upload my fight prediction on Gene Silva versus Diego Lopez this Saturday. I mean the Mexicans, they got some treats this Saturday, man. They got Canelo versus Crawford. Then they got Lopez versus Gene Silva. Boy. The Mexicans gonna be lit. They gonna be lit, man. I'm scared to go outdoors, man. Yes, man. Burritos are the best, man. They're the best, especially made right. and you put whatever you want to put in there, the sour cream, the brown beans, black beans, man, the guacamole, whatever you want on there. Oh my God, it's so delicious, man. The bread just soft and warm. You bite into it, splatter in your mouth. Man, don't get me started, man. They have you like some Doritos or like some like regular tortilla chips on the side. Shit. Shit. You can't tell me nothing, man. You can't tell me nothing, man. Oh yeah, man. I'm 27. I'm 27 years old. I'll be 28 on September 27th. I'm having a fight party too, and I'm going live. So make sure you tune into that. You get to see my family, my friends. They're gonna be at the fight party because Dominic Reyes, he fight on my birthday, actually, September 27th. So, yep. You gotta go. All right, man. Appreciate it, Sil. I appreciate you joining my live, man, and tell me your predictions, man. But yeah, Crawford, put some money down on him. I don't know if you're a betting man, put some money down on him. That's a good pick by decision. I can see that happening. I'm not married. I have a girlfriend, but I'm not married. But I do plan on getting married, man. Maybe I invite you to the wedding. You come to my wedding if I get married? I can introduce you to everybody. I give you a shout out. Like my man Mohan, man. He subscribed to my channel. Y'all check his channel out. All right, now I hope you're ready for that spotlight because I got a big family. She will have a big family. I'm gonna give you a shout out in front of all these hundreds of people, man. I say my monthly salary is about 16 to 1700. Yeah, I work about like 40 hours a week, so I would say about like yeah, 15, 67 if I'm calculating it right, 16, 1700 a month. And I get paid salary. So I don't get paid $10, $15. I just go in and I just go to work. I get paid by salary. So it's about like 20 some dollars an hour by salary. Yeah. Checks be good. We get paid, we get paid every 2 weeks. You know how the restaurants be. They try to pay you every 2 weeks, man. I want my money every week. I got bills to pay, stuff to do, man. You paying me every week, man. I ain't got time for that. I gotta wait a whole 2 weeks. That's messed up. Okay. Good question. Okay, I put it like this, man. I put it like this. If the Bronx can win its next fight in Brazil against Rafael Fiziev, and then win like probably say one more fight and put himself back in the title picture, and let's say he win the belt again at lightweight, he's my GOAT. He's my GOAT. It's no question. Who at lightweight, defending their belt, let's say how many times Charles defended his belt? He defended his belt by like 3 times. And then came back. I think it was 3 or 2 times Charles defended his belt. And then lost the belt against Islam, who Islam was number one in the UFC, the GOAT, right? In a lot of people's eyes. And then let's say that Charles come back and able to win the belt again for a second time after everything he went through before he even won a belt. He's my GOAT. He's already my favorite fighter. That's why I was so sad that Ilya Tapira knocked him out. And yes, I do like I like Ilya. A lot of people get it misconstrued like I don't like Ilya Tapira. I like Ilya Tapira. I feel like Ilya Tapira is a superstar. I feel like Ilya Tapira is good for the UFC. I feel like Ilya Tapira has the best boxing in the UFC, and along with the power. Other than these big ass heavyweights, I feel like he has a lot of power when it comes to like the lower weight classes. He got more power than a lot of these middleweights and light heavyweights. So as I like Ilya Tapira, I like his style. He's exciting. I can't say nothing bad about Ilya, man, but I was sad when he knocked my man Charles out. And it made me more sad because I kind of seen that scenario happening. And that's what made me more sad. When you know it's gonna happen, then it happened, it make you feel even worse. Brother, he is that's funny. Ilya Tapira is a different beast, man. And I hope we get to see Islam versus Tapira. I hope we get to see that fight before it's all said and done. But I know these two guys got to win their next fight, and then we probably get to see Ilya Tapira and Islam next. Just call me Quay, man. I ain't gonna get my government name out on live. But Mohan, the more you talk to me, I eventually tell you my real full name, man. But it's Quay. That's what people call me, Quay. From where you're educated. I have a high school diploma. I went to college to Georgia State University here in the US. But that didn't work out for Cool Coy, man. That didn't work out for me, honestly, man. I was more distracted by the parties and the girls, staying on campus. I had that freedom. Was I wasn't staying with my mom. And I wasn't taking it serious, man. I went to school for journalism, and I was taking up theater because I was in a lot of shows, a lot of talent shows, a lot of Grammy nights. Whenever it's a show going on, I'm in it. I'm on stage. But it didn't work out for me, man. I was just partying and doing what I want to do, flunking classes. I like my mom's like, you here wasting time, man. You paying this money, you wasting time. There's no point in me going. Yeah, I didn't Mohan, I didn't even make it out to get a degree, man. Sadly. Didn't make it out. I was a wild boy. I don't look like a wild boy, but I was a wild boy, man. Popping champagne bottles, you know what I'm saying? I was up with the chicks. I was there. I was wild, man. And on college parties, man, they was I don't know how it is back home where you from, but I know in the US, things get out of control, man. Things get out of control. My dad always said just take a condom with you. Because you just never know. Things can get a little spicy. Ooh, spicy, spicy, man. Lord, things got spicy back in college days, man. Woo! I went like John Jones, you know what I'm saying? Snipping and doing all that like he do. John Jones, he's on them drugs. I wasn't doing that, man. Yeah, man, I'm working hard now, man. Got a management at the restaurant, cooking food, making people smile. Trying to take the YouTube channel to a different level as well. you know. But it's something I love to do, man. You know, if this become a job, I would love this job. Being a content creator. But I just do this for a hobby. Like I said, I do this for fun. I make sure I try to be consistent as possible. For you guys and my new subscriber, which is you. I try to be more consistent for you guys. If you go subscribe, I want you to watch a video every day. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a video every day, we on live talking. I want you guys to have some piece of content. If you go subscribe to my channel, I wouldn't want to subscribe to nobody channel and they not consistent. They post like every other week, every other month. Like I'd be pissed. They'll make me want to unsubscribe from their channel because they're not consistent. So I'm very, very aware of that, and I love it. I don't mind making videos. I love it. I really don't mind. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That's love. That's love right there, man. You will be rich one day. You keep it up on that YouTube channel, man. You're gonna be monetized soon. I'm about to fly that. I had to fly that to India, man. Take a visit. But yeah, I always say that. I always pray. I always pray that I be successful. You know, that I, can make enough money to take care of my mom and take, to be out of a 9 to 5, to be in this MMA industry. If that comes from YouTube, if that comes from, local events like NFC or something, just being there, cage side, doing commentary. I always picture myself doing that because I interviewed a lot of fighters, man. I met Randy Couture. You see my profile picture on there? That's Randy Couture right there. I met him. I got a whole video of me and Randy Couture shaking hands. I interviewed him, asked him a few questions. He had to go, so I couldn't keep him long. I interviewed a lot of great fighters, man. Go ahead, man. You ask me anything. Go ahead. This is uncut, you know? What your theme of your channel? So the theme of my channel, it's the Cool Koi Show, MMA all things. I call it the Cool Koi Show because I'm Cool Koi. And you'll see me in the camera talking like now more than anybody else. My friends come over, we do the fight reaction and stuff like that, but you see me more than anybody else. So I do fight reaction videos, we react to fights. If you want to check some of those out. I do podcasting where I might have like 2 other friends. We're talking about all things MMA. And I do fight predictions and breakdowns where I break down the fight, give you my prediction on why I'm picking the person that I'm picking to win the fight. And I also do interviews. I go to like local gyms. If I get a call, hey, this guy want to interview, I interview the guy at the gym. Like it might be an upcoming MMA fighter, an upcoming Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter coming up who do Jiu-Jitsu tournaments, or an upcoming boxer. I might go to the gym and interview them. So that's what I do as well. I try to put people names out there with my platform so we can help each other. And I like to see, this new blood coming up trying to make it. We all trying to make it. So I love interviewing the local MMA fighters that's coming up more than a fighter that's already made it. I interviewed Kayla Harrison. She was cool, man. We got like a couple pictures. I mean, logically, as a random guy on YouTube, you need a reason to watch. Yeah, yeah. So if you're interested in fight reaction videos, see how gym reaction to fights, tune in, man. You want to see our predictions. You might pick Gene Silva winning this Saturday, and I might got Diego Lopez. But I would want you to watch my video on why I have Diego Lopez win the fight. Why are we disagreeing on who's going to win the fight? So that's why I like to do the prediction videos, because your opinion might be different, or you might have the same pick I got. You just want to watch it to see why I got Diego Lopez winning, Yeah, I try to stick out to a lot of fighters, man. Like Jeff Neal, Hand Steals a Neal. I supposed to got an interview with him, but he got busy, it didn't work out. But I got interviews with a lot of PFL fighters. Like I don't know if you know Sadabu C, Kayla Harrison before she came to the UFC. I interviewed her. I interviewed Kenneth Florian. I interviewed Delano Taylor. He's a PFL fighter as well. I interviewed Martinez. He fighting the UFC. I interviewed him. Upcoming guy coming up. So yeah, man, I interviewed quite a few fighters, man. On Randy Couture. If you want to check that video out, you got to scroll all the way down though, and you'll see it. And that's my profile picture with me and Randy right there. Man, that guy's big. That guy's big. If I'm in the bar fight, I'm calling Randy, man. Brother, choose a character for it. Brother chose a character for you. Then only you can be successful. Be an angry guy or funny guy or a spirit guy. You can only be. If I had to choose a character on YouTube, I would rather choose. I'd rather choose to be a entertaining, funny guy on YouTube. I mean, you can. I mean, a lot of you can succeed on YouTube by being angry, by being that. But what type of people want to tune into your channel if you're angry? They want to tune in if you got a character about you or you funny. So yeah, I had to choose a funny guy on YouTube. Not just being funny, just trying to be funny, but also being true to what I'm saying on YouTube. You know, when I'm giving these fight predictions, like give my take on things like that. You can be funny and have fun with it. But I also want to, make things clear and and be truthful about what I'm saying on YouTube. And not to be a people pleaser. But all in all, I want to be successful on YouTube. I feel like my content is some really, really good content. I feel like my content is different from a lot of other YouTubers. No disrespect for other YouTubers, MMA YouTubers, that's doing a thing. But my YouTube, I feel like is a little bit different with the crowd that I have, the passion that these other guys have to be on my channel. It's a little different. It's not just me in every single video. I got like other different people. I got like surprise guesses that catch you off guard. You never know when I have somebody else on my right side or my left side engaging in a video. I'm in the United States. I'm in Georgia, home of the Georgia peach, man. Home of the Georgia peach. Sweet, sweet home. Yeah, I'm in Georgia. Oh my God, Mohan. It's expensive. Expensive over here in the US, man. Like a one bedroom is like $1,200 to $1,300, bro. For one bedroom, one bathroom. Like it's fucking terrible here in the US, man. Like you come down here to stay at hand, you gotta have some money. You gotta be boom booing. You gotta be on the toilet just boo booing money out, man. Boo booing their green out. Because boy, yes, it's that much money, man. You hear a lot of people in the US complain about. I don't know if you got friends stay in the US, but they would tell you, man, it's expensive. It's crazy how expensive it is for a one bedroom and one bathroom. Crazy. That's why a lot of people got roommates, man. Yeah, really, man. It's crazy. I thought about it, man, but the thing about it is this. I know it's cheap in India. I know. I had my mom visit there. My mom actually went on her anniversary trip to India. She celebrated. They went to India for the first time. The thing about me going to India is that I'd be so far out, and I had to leave my job. Pretty sure I can find another cooking job in India. You know, I got credentials and things like that. But you also gotta understand, I gotta leave my family, my friends, my girlfriend. I gotta see if she wanna come. It'll be like long distance, and my crew, my people, who that's engaging in my YouTube channel. They also make the YouTube channel be different. They also help me with the YouTube channel stick out more because it's different. It's different people. It's different swords. You know, in my YouTube channel. So if I leave and go to India, I don't have Richie Ali to be doing a fight reaction. The fight reaction videos is what I'm saying, is there for people with me reacting to the fight. That's what make the fight reaction video. If it's just me reacting to every single fight, it's gonna get boring. It'll get played out. People go tired of seeing Cool Quay reacting to every fight. You know? But if it's like other people, it's different. Especially when other people have different picks than I might have. Now we arguing going back and forth because what he's saying is absolutely dumb on how you got this fighter, and now it make the video entertaining. So I be leaving not only my job, family, friends, but it's just how I be leaving this channel behind too. I mean, I can still make content by myself in India, but it's not gonna be the same. But when I get big off YouTube, I do want to start looking at some like new homes, different areas to stay at, not in the US, but farther out when I get, to that point. So yeah, that is an option. Ooh. Who you got for the boxing fight, Mohan? You watch boxing? Who you going with for that fight? Oh no, Mohan. Hey, look, listen. I train MMA though. I train Muay Thai. I always been a big Muay Thai fan. That's why I'm a fan of Charles Oliveira because he's a Muay Thai fighter, and I'm a fan of kickboxing. That's why I was a fan of Cyril Gunn, Peter Yan. I'm a big fan of the Muay Thai Taekwondo style fighting. I like that, so I did train that. So it's like, so yeah, I'll probably be at like lightweight, welterweight. I can do it. I can do it, but nah, fighting, getting punched, not something I want to get in there to do, man. I just love to watch it. I just love everything about MMA, man. I just love the mindset. I love how it's just one person in that cage to kind of like get the win, figure it out. When things get tough and they can't get their opponent out, out the octagon, it just, seeing them just bite down, really show gratitude. And it's just a different type of discipline. That's what MMA bring, a different type of discipline. There's no discipline like MMA. So I have trained MMA. I can't talk about MMA and watch it and not do it, not like training. So I have trained. I did Muay Thai. And I know I had the right frame to train to do it, so I did it. I want to get back in there, but I want to make sure I had to pay every month for Muay Thai classes. So I want to make sure my money's straight, all this taken care of, and then get back in there. I was going through some things. I had to stop doing it for a little minute, man, but it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to learn how to throw a kick. It was fun to learn how to, put the Muay Thai guard up, and just everything about it was fun. It's fun training with other, Muay Thai fighters in a gym. And they teach you all this different stuff. Yeah, and wrestling's fun too. Wrestling is different because you scramble on the ground, defending takedowns. It can be a little exhausting, but wrestling is fun too. It keep you in shape, keep your body in shape. A lot of wrestlers is in really great shape because of them just training wrestling. Like, keep your body really, really good. And one thing about me, man, I'm really big on health and keeping your body right. Your body is everything. Without your body, you're nobody. The identity, what's the point of your identity, your looks, if you're not taking care of your body? So pay-per-view events, the last pay-per-view event that we watched was Chimaev and Dricus Du Plessis. That was UFC 319, and we watched it. I had a fight party, so we actually ordered the fight. And then sometimes my friend, if he's not working, he'll come. He got a Fire Stick. We'll watch it off his Fire Stick that he paid every month. I think he paid that yearly on his Fire Stick. Or we go to Dave and Buster's. Or we go to we used to go to Hooters, but Hooters, they stopped showing it for the moment. Or we go to like a bar, like Hudson Grill, the sports bar, show the fights. You pay like $5 to get in. You can just watch it. So I do my fight reactions at the bars and stuff like that. So yeah. I had Chimaev winning, man. I made a video breaking down and explaining why Chimaev was going to dominate DDP. I made a whole video about it. Yeah, I had Chimaev winning that fight, man. That's why I actually made a video. I uploaded yesterday, and I put who is going to stop Chimaev? Who's going to stop him? Because I don't see anyone stopping Chimaev at middleweight right now, man. Unless he move up to light heavyweight. And I can see Ankalaev probably defeating him then. But who defeats Chimaev? I made a video about it. My recent video I actually made about it on who's going to defeat Chimaev. Because I don't see anybody doing it. He absolutely dominated DDP. He made DDP like an amateur. Like DDP never wrestled a day in his life, Mohan. A day in his life, DDP need to learn some wrestling. Train with Craig Jones. Or he need to fly to Afghanistan and learn how to wrestle. Learn some chain wrestling. Or he need to go to college and learn some wrestling. You can't learn wrestling overnight. It don't work like that. But somebody like Chimaev who's been doing this all his life. I mean, he's just putting DDP in the crucifix easily. I got the fight reaction on my channel if you want to check it out of that fight, man. Yeah, Chimaev, that guy. And everybody doubted Chimaev in that fight. Oh, Chimaev has no cardio. Oh, Chimaev, he just get tired. Oh, DDP is going to stuff the takedowns easily and TKO Chimaev in the later rounds when he's tired. And that was the totally opposite of what happened, fight fans. Totally opposite of what happened. He dominated. I didn't even expect for Chimaev to dominate DDP like that. I expect Chimaev to probably submit him in the first, second round and then get it over with, and then that's the fight. But to dominate him for 5 rounds, Absolutely crazy. Very impressive. Oh, you saw the video? Yeah, man. I don't see nobody beating on Chimaev. The only person I see that has a chance, probably a slight chance to beat him, is Anthony Hernandez. But I still don't see him getting it done, though. I just see him giving Chimaev a challenge. You talking about on my live videos display a little screen? They'll shut me down, man. I tried to do it for the Chimaev DDP fight. I tried to show a little of the screen. Yeah, they shut me down. I had to go to YouTube. I got a strike on my channel actually from that, and it deleted the whole live video. And I got to go. The first week of October, I got to go to MMA. I got to go to YouTube school. YouTube school. I got to take this little class, this little YouTube test about the rules, regulations, and then in November, they just go take the strike off. So, yep, that's what I got to do, man. So yeah, I tried to show. I might can show the highlights, like if it's like a finish or something, show like the highlights, but I cannot show little of the screen. They penalized me for that one. Bad. They put your boy on probation. But I wish I could just show a little screen. You guys can see us in the fight, but they be tripping, man. They be tripping. They be tripping, man. I can't do it. About Mohan, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta pick my sister up. But hey, man, I really, really enjoyed this conversation, Mohan. I'm looking forward to have more conversations like this. And appreciate the sub. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel as well, so look out for me. And I will put my Instagram under one of your videos, man. And we'll talk more. But get some rest, man. Look out for my fight prediction video, Diego Lopez and Gene Silva. I'm gonna have that uploaded bright and early for you in the morning. So with a bow on the top of it. So make sure you tune into that if you want to check out my prediction, things like that. But have a good night, Mohan. About to head out of here, man. Pick up little sis, man. She's getting out of school right now. But much love. God bless. Blessings, man. You will be rich one day. Sleep tight.